Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Danny, this is Project Fern, and today we've got another quick video on my Berlingo Multispace. So I've had a subscriber who's asked me to do a quick video for him on swapping out the standard stereo in the Berlingo. Most of you will know that I swapped mine out maybe a year or two ago for a Bluetooth MP3 player. And I do know that most of these Berlingos came with a tape player and some later ones came with the CD player. Now, it's not just as simple as buying a CD player if you want to upgrade from a tape player from another Berlingo, because they are actually coded to the car. So if you bought one off eBay, a CD player, and upgraded your tape player, you'd plug it all in and it literally just bleeps. You have to then take it to a Citroen dealer or someone with the computer to do it, Lexia I think it might be, and then they'll be able to code that radio to your car. I think it might go off chassis number, I'm not too sure. So just be careful. We're buying used radios off eBay. I don't know if people can crack them, unlock them or whatever. I've never looked into it that much. For the price of it, I just went to Halfords and got a Sony MP3 Bluetooth radio, which is already in the car. I've took it back out, I've put the old one back in just to show you how simple it is, and the little tools you'll need to carry out the task. So this is the standard Citroen Stereo. You might have a tape player, you might have a CD player like this one is. I'm going to show you how to simply remove it today, put a new one in, connect it all up, what stereo I use, because like I say, I've had it for about 18 months, I've not had a problem with it, it's brilliant. It's also got an aux connector on it, say you want to put the cable in rather than connect through Bluetooth, and it lets you speak on your hands-free and stuff like that. So it does tick a lot of boxes, it's not too expensive, and I'll put the link to what I bought, even though it might be a bit dated now, in the description below. Right, so we're inside the unit now, and I'm just going to quickly go through what comes with the stereo and what you're going to need to remove the old one. To remove the old one, you just simply need these radio pins. You can get from Halfords, they're not expensive. eBay, I always use eBay links. There'll be a link to them in the description below should you want to buy a set. You'll need a set. I know people can use wires and stuff, but for the sake of them, they fit forwards. There's quite a lot of different manufacturers they fit, so it's worth having a set just in the garage should you need to do this again. With the new stereo, you're going to get pins there to remove it from the cage. You always get one of these cages with the stereos. Now this is basically what clips this into. I'll show you when we get into the car. The security lugs on this that you bend up to stop people ripping the stereos out like they used to do in the 90s. Here we've got the lovely Sony Edge unit. I'll show you that later when it's all lit up in the car. It looks a lot nicer than it does now. This head comes off with the button press there and you can take it out. I don't personally take mine out because, like I say, they're not something people go for anymore. People used to break into your car and steal your CDs and stuff like that, but not anymore. Times have changed. This is a surround which then goes around the outside of that, which makes it look pretty, and this is just a converter to convert the Citroen aerial to go back into the Sony MP3 player. That's the model that I've got. It's a DSX A410BT, and again I'll link everything in the description below. There's probably newer ones out than these. They're not expensive at all. Absolute bargain, and I've had no problems with it like I just said in the other clip. So that's everything you're going to need today. You also need a little screwdriver which I've left in the car like an idiot, but you all know what one of them looks like. So let's get back in the car now and start removing the old radio. First things first, we're going to be removing this old radio. What you need to do is put your radio pins in each side, which I'm going to do now. Got one on the left until it clicks, one on the right until it clicks, and you just pull them outwards and literally slide the radio forward. On the back of this radio in a second you'll see there's two multi-plugs and there's also an aerial socket. So when you pull it out, I'm going to pull it down there and hopefully you can pick it up on the camera. We've got one multi-plug there, so I'm just going to try and fight with while we're on the camera. The wires are crossed. Got the back one, and we've also got this one, which is number 2, and then on the other side here we've got the aerial, which just pops off too. So that's literally how you remove the old radio. You pull the pins out and put them back in the box. Just put that to the side now, and now we're left with the space to continue putting the new radio in. The first thing I like to do is fit the security cage, lift all the multi-plugs out of the way and just easily slide that in. That's gone in really well. I've had to bend them clips back a little bit more because I'd already fit this cage, but that's in now. It's in level all the way around, and these tabs here are all lined up and flush with the existing rim that's around inside that stereo. The next thing you have to do once this cage is fit is work your way around these tabs. So this first one here that you can see my screwdrivers are pointing to, they're too close to the actual rim to do anything. So I've gone a tab back on this one, and all I do is literally push that in now and it'll grip. So that's pushed in and biting, and I'm going to do it on the front ones on these as well. It's just hard to do it with one hand and try and show you at the same time because my hand's blocking the light out. But I literally just push down on that tab and it'll bite in. I can push down on these back ones if I want to, but them are the ones that I need to push down on. So I'm going to go work my way around the bevel now, or the cage, and get them pushed in. I've now worked my way around there and pushed all the tabs in. That's really secure and strong. So the next thing, which I forgot to mention in the other video, is the converter clips. So the stereo does come with a set, but they don't fit the Citroen clips that I need because I think the vehicle's a bit older. So you literally just need to buy like a Sony to Citroen converter clip set, which is this. Back in the day they used to be a pain because you had very little space behind the stereo, but they're a lot more of a stubby unit now. That's literally the size of them. They're half the size that they used to be because this doesn't have a CD player. But if you do have a CD player, you might have to just tuck them out of the way and make sure so the stereo fits flush back. But I'm just going to put them on now. They can only go on one way. That's one, that's two, and then like I said, we're going to need this aerial converter, which is just going to push into there nice and tight. And now I'm just going to push them back a little bit because we don't need them as they are. I'm going to untangle the aerial cable and get that over here. So now we've got the multi-plug that needs to go in the back, which is just one because they're converting into the one, and then we've got the aerial cable as well. So the next step is literally on the back of the stereo here. It's that way around. Yeah, it's that way around. We've got the multi-plug, which this one's going to clip into. Done, it's clicked. And then we've got the aerial, which is a bit short, so I just have to do it a bit closer to it. And then I'm going to literally push that in now until it clicks, which it just has done. And that's the stereo installed. Second to last job is to get this bevel on. These can be a bit of a pain to put on, but I'm going to do mine in real time so you can see how much I either struggle. I'm hoping I'm going to get it on first time. But you've got these little tabs which line up with these, and then you've got these tabs which line up with them on the stereo as well. So it is sided, so that's all clipped. Then there were two lugs up in the top which lined up with two lugs which weren't on the bottom, so make sure you're putting the bevel on the right way around and you should have no problems. Last but not least, we're going to push it into the right hand corner, clip the stereo in, and we're going to start up the car and program the time. I've left the keys inside like an idiot. Might be able to fit a stereo, but I can't remember to bring the keys with me, so I'll nip inside now and then we'll get this booted up. So I've put the keys in the car now. Because I've unplugged it all, it's probably not linked to my phone, but it's just as simple as me turning the stereo on now. I'll turn it down because I don't want a copyright flag. But there you go, that's how you fit a stereo, an upgraded stereo should I say. This has got the aux ability here. It's also got a USB port you can put into it. So as a stereo goes, I honestly think this for about £40–50, but I'll find out when I go and edit this video, and I'll correct it on the screen now. But that's how you fit a stereo, people. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial today. Like I say, I don't usually do requests, but it was a quick video and a few people have actually asked me to do it now. I hope it was clear enough. I hope I've showed you everything you need to do. It is very simple, and I know sometimes simple tasks can be quite daunting for people, but just get stuck into it, buy your radio clips, pick a radio pins, pick a stereo, get it ordered and get it done. It'll take you about half an hour tops if you're struggling, and then you'll be able to link your phone to your car or upgrade to a CD player. Like I say, everything I've used in this video I'll link in the description below. People, if you are enjoying this Berlingo content and stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if this video helped you, please put a comment in the section below. I reply to literally every comment. I'm loving the Berlingo crowd, really nice group of people. Love helping you out, and I also love the information you give me too, because I don't know everything. There's certain tasks that I do a certain way that I found out you can do other ways, and vice versa. So yeah, keep the comments coming, keep the advice coming, and keep the positive vibes coming on the Berlingos. Like I've just said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, any comments, slap them in the comment section below. Thanks as always for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers, and thanks to people who just even like the videos and like them. I'll see you in the next video.